Hostetler from the gun. Four-man rush to Meggett, who makes the catch at the 8. He has been better off dropping it. Gerald Williams is there to make the hit, and that turns out to be a 13-yard loss. Third down and 9. Brisker, the fake inside jab, then hits high, and he gets tackled by Mark Collins at a position where even with the thrust forward, he does not have the first down, as he can dive only to the 35-yard line, and that forces the second Steeler kick with 9:30 to go in the first quarter. Hampton, the sole running back, Carson in motion to provide leverage, and Hampton picks up 4 and gets hit at the 29-yard line by Carnell Lake, the safety who was a linebacker in college at UCLA.
He's really got it all. Size, speed, movement, quickness, everything.
Third and 6 at the 29-yard line. Hostetler doing what he does so well, providing that mobility and providing the game's first down. Aaron Jones makes the hit as Hostetler takes it up to the 41, a gain of 12.
In scrimmage, it looks like he just threw the ball nose down.
Second and 10. There's the fake to Hampton. Hostetler under heat again. And Howard Cross makes the catch and is stopped up at the 49-yard line. And that was Keith Willis who got a lot of pressure on Hostetler that time. So from the shotgun, 3 wide receivers. They give it to Meggett on an inside handoff and a first down as he gets to the Pittsburgh 41-yard line, tackled by Rod Woodson. Second and 7 at the 38. No score. 5:28 to go. First quarter. Hampton to the 34-yard line. It's going to set up a third and short for the Giants.
A touchdown once they get deep into the opposition's territory.
Third down and 3. A 4-man rush. Hostetler has time. Hits Meggett inside the 20. And Meggett takes it all the way down to the 12-yard line where Rod Woodson makes the tackle.
Touchdown and a field goal.
That much time left in a scoreless first quarter. Hostetler on first and 10, throwing, and it's a touchdown to Howard Cross, but there's a flag down at the 10-yard line. 59 remaining in the opening quarter. The Giants on top of the Steelers, 7-0.
Not taking him down.
Krasinski getting a workout in this first quarter. His third punt is not a good one and does not take a good Pittsburgh bounce as the first one did. It will be downed at the 41-yard line by Rob McGovern, and so the Giants will take over there up 7-0. After a 24-yard punt, first down Giants at the 43. Hampton for a gain of 9, taking it to the Steeler 48-yard line where Little and Everett corral him.
I bet on Kelly, right?
If the game was tonight, I'd bet on Kelly. Second and 2. Hampton picks up the first down. The Giants with a first and 10 at the Steeler 45.
Next promo, you'll talk about Cincinnati.
They have to get to the 35. And they do on a pass to Ed McCaffrey. The rookie out of Stanford, stopped by Delton Hall. That's a pickup of 13.
But he will give you a slash and a cut, looking for someone to tackle him.
Second and 7. Hostetler pump fake. Then finally dropped by Brian Hinkle from behind as the secondary did its job beautifully. Hostetler looking over the middle to his left, back over the middle, and finally dumped just about at the line of scrimmage. Jeff trying to get into the 20 to convert. Pressured by Willis, and the pass is incomplete, intended for Meggett, who was well covered at the 20-yard line. Gerald Williams was there. 45-yard field goal attempt by Barr, and Barr, who began his career here with Pittsburgh in '79, is perfect. And that puts the Giants on top 10-0 with 13:41 remaining in the first half in Pittsburgh. 10, they're down 10-0, and Brisker not looking sharp at all. Off the fake. Going deep, has Dwight Stone open. And at the Giant 30, and he's tackled at the 23 by Perry Williams.
How far did that ball go in the air? You're not going to believe it when we add it up. But again, super play action. The Giants bought it all the way. Very flat beat by the speed of Dwight Stone. The Reds about a 4.25. Look at this. Terry Williams is 15 yards behind it. Well, he's just unleashed a bomb. He's not used to defending 65-yard passes from the blitz.
From the 25 now. That's exactly what the Steelers needed. And they set up a screen, and it's intercepted by Collins. Exactly what they didn't need. And Collins looking for blocking. Flags are down. Gets it all the way back to the 39-yard line.
That's why it was an interception.
First down from the 39, and this is batted and incomplete, and that's why I started to say a flag should be thrown. The official was reaching into his pocket and put it back in. I thought he had thrown it.
Watch 55. Right there, he picks off Merrill Hodge. He's the guy that was intended. He was the intended receiver, and Collins just stands there. Oh, that's as bad a non-call as you will ever see.
They lead 10-0, 12:22 to go in the first half. Here's Hampton, finds a crease and exploits it for a first down all the way to the Steeler 46-yard line where Woodson forces him out.
Really resembles Frank O'Hara.
Here's Hampton again. After that 15-yard gain, he tacks on about 15 more, and Larry Griffin makes the tackle. The 31. And this time, the tackle is made by Greg Lloyd as he stops Hampton in his tracks in the backfield for a loss of 2. Hostetler, they have to get to the 21, and they can only get to the 22 and a half as Ingram makes the catch, and they're short of the first down. David Johnson makes the hit.
But it must feel, guys, to the Steeler defense like they have played the entire game to this point.
And Barr's kick again is perfect.
You mentioned it before, Al Barr has got a ring from the Super Bowl when the Steelers beat the Rams back in 1979. Of course, he has one from a year ago.
And he makes it 13-0 with 9:01 remaining in the first half in Pittsburgh. Well, not dismissing it, but things are hot in Berkeley these days. Here is Hodge breaking one out to the 46-yard line of first down. On 2nd and 10, this is Barry Foster. There's a flag down. He takes it into Giants territory, but the flag coming out of the umpire's pocket. The time, that will be the call. Holding offense.
You can. It was an incompletion there. They're down on Bubby.
2nd and 20. Brister hit from behind as he throws and is a very lucky man that Collins doesn't intercept after Brister gets decked by LT.
No.
3rd down and 20 at the 36-yard line. And it's dropped by Hodge. Well, in Pittsburgh, they're not too fond of the tomahawk chop.
Defensively, look like they're going to have to turn it around if it can be done.
3rd and 5 up at the 31-yard line. Hostetler throws, and the catch is made by Ed McCaffrey, the Stanford rookie, and up for a first down up at the 37-yard line.
That's tall stuff. Of course, it's frightening if your head in that helmet.
2nd and 8. Hampton picks up a hard-earned 2 yards. David Johnson comes up to make the stop.
Very, very accurate.
Agreed. 3rd and 5. Hostetler dancing and darting and looking for that first down, and that's winning football right there.
Yeah.
First down at the 49 of Pittsburgh. Passes over back-to-back games, and Hostetler throws, and that is Carson making a fine catch at the 42-yard line. Tackled there by Gerald Williams. Left, 3rd down and 3 New York. 2 minutes to go in the half. They lead 13-0. Hostetler, this time he can't scramble for the first, can only take it back to the 43, stopped by Willis. We'll be back, we think, with halftime activities after this message from the NFL and a word from our ABC station. First down, Pittsburgh, 25, and Brister gets dumped. The ball comes loose. A flag is down. The play is
Every time I promise somebody we'll show it to him.
Yard line. 10:25 left, third quarter. 13-0 Giants. Dresser dumped by Pepper Johnson at the 14-yard line. To snap it again, and this will be an adventure. Dan Straczynski, the punter. Good snap this time. And a fair kick and a fair catch at the 48-yard line made by Meggett.
Giants went for the block there. They have been watching those bad snaps. They thought they could get it, and they almost did.
35-yard punt.
Be coming into the game.
He was warming up when we went to commercial before. 3rd down and 9. And this pass is caught at the 32 by Odessa Turner, who was released by the Giants. No interest shown in him in Plan B. And in fact, everybody around the Giants will tell you, had Parcells remained, there's no way Turner would have come back.
To the woods. Played the Steelers in 3 different stadiums here.
2nd and 9, and again Lloyd gets the Hostetler. The pass is tipped and incomplete. Score a touchdown on a 3rd and 9. Dave Meggett takes it in. Giants 20, Steelers 7.
One by Meggett. Here's Turner here, fronted up on Delton Hall. He's going to see Hall's now going to make the play. He's going to come back over here and pick off Larry Griffin. Now watch this. And then Hall is totally mesmerized and allows Meggett to just streak right past him. But Odessa Turner took 2 Pittsburgh Steelers out of the play and sprung Meggett for the end zone. Great preseason.
Here's Hodge again on 2nd and 5. And he breaks one for a first down. Wrestled down by Myron Guyton at the 47-yard line. So
last week, partially practiced all week long, is out here with a heavily bandaged right leg and wearing a major brace on his knee and gets roundly booed all night. I can sympathize with Brister and how he gets upset with the fans of Pittsburgh sometimes.
Well, I'd be mad. That's Green in motion, and here's Barry Foster on a delay inside the 30, the 20, and out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Perry Williams with the tackle. Nope, Foster. He takes it to the 4-yard line, so they keep it on the ground. It's 3rd down and goal at the 4. 3rd and goal, and O'Donnell's first pass is incomplete in the end zone, intended for Green, and Mark Collins is there to bust it up.
Yep. About 6 or 7.
Yep. In a way, it's the best drive of the night for the Steelers, but it's a Pyrrhic victory of anything to pick up 3. Chip shot by Anderson. 3:06 left in the 3rd. The Giants still leading comfortably by 17. That's of course.
Let's see if the magic continues here for Pittsburgh.
Well, they did it on the ground on their last drive, and this time it's a good play fake, and it's Green making the catch. And Green, the huge tight end, likened to a rhinoceros by Al Groh, the Giants defensive coordinator, takes it to the 25-yard line, his first catch of the night. 10. We start the 4th quarter. It is 2nd down and 7. Steelers trail by 17. And Merrill Hodge to the 35. To the 3rd down tonight. 3rd and 1. They're 0 for 7 on 3rd down, and they finally convert Merrill Hodge to the 39.
Well, you just telling everybody, Al, that they haven't converted a 3rd down is the single biggest factor in the Giants having a 2-to-1 edge in time of possession.
That for a promo segue. 2nd and 10. Here's Foster. And the Steelers, at least in the last 2 drives, getting something going on the ground. And the Giants were able to shut down their running game totally in the first half. 2nd and 8 from the 49. Foster again. And Foster is able to break a tackle and comes close to picking up the first down. He bounced off Lorenzo Freeman and has the first.
For buku yardage.
First down at the 40-yard line. O'Donnell throws. Catch is made by Lips. He spins his way to a first down. Inside the 20 to the 16 to a chorus of Louis. And they're 1 for 8 tonight, and they came in last in the league. O'Donnell throws too high, and it's going to be 4th and 15. Louis Lips was the intended receiver. And he has now made 50 consecutive field goals from 39 yards or less. And that makes it 20-6. Giants. From the 33-yard line, Neil O'Donnell in relief of Bubby Brisker throws it, caught by Dwight Stone. First down up at the 46-yard line. To go. First and 10. O'Donnell throws. The catch is made by Green. The massive tight end is banged out of bounds at the 30-yard line by Gary Reason.
It's really unnatural is the word that comes to mind.
Second and 10. This time he overruns the play, and it's Hodge swinging to the outside and taking it to the 18-yard line, and that's enough for a first down. Three receivers all going to the pattern from the right side, and it's caught by Lips for a touchdown, and we have a game.
And well-thrown football by O'Donnell. Perfect. Well, Gary Reasons is floating behind Lewis Lips, a linebacker, a run-oriented linebacker, matched up on a wide receiver. But after this play, Reasons immediately spins in the direction of Everson Walls and wants to know, where was my help? I'm not sure Walls was the guy, but he was the guy closest to Reasons, and so he got the question posed to him.
Hampton knocked down by Aaron Jones. I don't think I've called his name all night, but what a time to make a big play. 3-2, and they get the play off on 3rd and 8. Megan is stopped at the 24-yard line, and the Giants will be forced to kick.
And they bring out Sean Landetta, who is about as good as you could want to have in a situation like this.
Well, to the left and Stone to the right.
They're all 4-down possessions now. You go for it on 4th if you don't get it.
O'Donnell fires over the middle to the tight end. Green, first down at the 45-yard line. And that should take us to the 2-minute warning.
Linebackers, Banks and Taylor, and 7 defensive backs.
First and 10 at the 45. Steelers down by 7. No timeouts left. It's Lewis Lips to the 40-yard line. First down, Pittsburgh, stopped by Banks. Second and 10. O'Donnell throws, has a man open at the 25-yard line. That is Jeff Graham, the rookie from Ohio State. Renee Thompson is hurt. Meanwhile, that catch by Graham, a big one, the first of his career. And it's caught by the third down back, Leroy Thompson, another rookie from Penn State, stopped by Collins.
Wishes they had those 20 seconds back that they wasted by in delaying their using their last timeout.
3rd and a long yard.
Oh, does he have room to run if he wants to go?
And he does, and O'Donnell is out of bounds at the 6-yard line with a minute to play.
And he figures this out. Let me know, will you?
An extremely improbable comeback. It's lofted into the end zone and broken up by Collins. Intended for Chris Callaway.
Manner of form negate what O'Donnell has done since he's been in there.
2nd and goal, and he throws for the touchdown to Eric Green.
Look at O'Donnell. And there are a whole lot of people in white shirts standing around with their hands on their hips. Oh, there's a flag on the field. I wonder if we got a celebration. On Monday night, anything is possible.
Well,
I've become a believer. Giants have their timeouts remaining, and they have 50 seconds.
And 50 ticks on the clock, and the clock starts when the Giants touch the football, which they will not hear because it goes out of bounds before it reaches the end zone.
Yeah,
and so the option is, do the Giants want the ball at the 35?
Heck yeah, they do.
Oh,
Absolutely. Yep. Oh, that's a nice break for the Giants. Absolutely no time off the clock. They'll try not to give them a corner so that they can get out of bounds with it.
Game tied, 20-20, 2nd and 10. Haas, a little floater, and a catch made by Meggett, and he has it at the 44 with a half minute to go, and the Giants spend a timeout, and Meggett is shaken up. First and 10 at the 44. Haas stepping up, a lot of room, slides to a halt at the 25, so they are in field goal range right now. They do not want to spend the timeout. They'd rather throw it into the ground here to stop the clock with 12 seconds. Or, well, yeah, I'm not sure what they were doing right there. See snaps. And Barr does it again. Well, we began the show by talking about the Giants and all of the close games they're involved in. And last year, they were edging opponents. And this year, they've been getting edged by opponents. And now they're on the other side of the edge again. 23-20 with 4 seconds to play. 34-yard line. Now, this is going to do it. Unless there's a penalty, and we've got a little cow play. Woodson loses the ball. It's out of bounds, and that's it. So a valiant and a gallant comeback by the Steelers. They come up on the short end, but the crowd still salutes them as they leave the field, as the Giants, after seeing a 20-point lead evaporate,
and if
win by 3.
And if you follow the Steelers or live in Pittsburgh, tune in this week for the Bubby Brister, Neil O'Donnell show. Who starts next week?
I think I know the answer.
Well, why don't you call Chuck Noll and tell him?
No, you call him.
I'm sure he'd be.
You call him.
I'm sure he'd be glad to be enlightened by you, Al.
All right. 23-20 is the final score. The Giants win it. That's the story from Pittsburgh. Talk to you from Buffalo next week. Al Michaels, Frank Gifford, Dan Deerdorf. So long from Three Rivers Stadium.